games and shit. Like back in the day, before they would even let me get up on the game system, you know what I mean? Uh, it'd be kind of cool, man. We'd watch them play Pac-Man and shit like that, and then when my parents was divorcing and splitting up, uh, I think it was more like a mutual idea. Like they kind of got together and was like, "Hey, let's get them a Nintendo and stuff." Cause I really wasn't even thinking about one. You know, hold up. Yeah, like I said, I think it was more like a mutual idea between the two of them. Probably like '87, something like that. It was real cool too, cause I remember just seeing like my buddy Nick. He had just got one and stuff. I was living in KCK while my parents were like splitting up, living with my grandma over there, like off of 10th and Central in KCK. So that was the first time I ever saw that. Living in Bethany Plaza Apartments. I remember that real well. But came back home for the summer on the Missouri side. I remember my moms had got that. My moms and my pops did a tag team effort. One of the last things they did as a team was to give me a Nintendo. So I got that. Yeah. And, all Nintendos, the one I got anyway came with take these off. The one I got came with like Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers. It's that little combo deal. So my mom's and pops also got me a Commando. I think my mom's thought it had something to do with the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that we liked a lot back then. So I was stoked, and I always correlated those two as being the same. To this, just figured out that wasn't a movie game, the one with Arnold and shit. But I used to love that game. I had a buddy named Andy, aka Bear. Bear was the shit at that, man. I think he's the first person I seen beat that motherfucker. So shout out to Andy, man. Beating Commando, teaching me how to beat it back in the day. First game I ever seen beat. But yeah, that was cool. But man, my mom's, she was really good at it too. She was good at Commando. She was good at Mario. You know what I mean? My mom's was like the first really good gamer I ever met. You know what I mean? Then they had man, she was good at Road Blasters because we used to play it at the arcade across the, not the arcade, but there was this arcade game at this 7-Eleven across the street from this little Catholic school. That was like one of the last things my father and mom did as a team too. They put me in Catholic school. So I went to Catholic school for 1 full year. Now it's crazy. Before I went back to the hood and went to school, it wasn't even the hood for real. They put me in school off of this good neighborhood called Brookside. Yeah, it's a trip. But my mom, she was real cold at Road Blasters and stuff. And her and my stepfather, they was good at Darius Twin and this game called Abadox and Section Z, all them shits, you know what I mean? Man, we used to like the Guardian Legend back in the day at the house, you know what I mean? My expertise used to be like shit like Mega Man, platform shoot 'em ups. But Mom Dukes was just real cold at this game called Road Blaster, man. Like a little car game, man. You got these little circles, man, to get gas and shit. And keep you going to the so you can get to the end of the board. But yeah, she was cold at that. And I don't even know if Mom's plays games anymore. Because I know she don't like none of this newer stuff. But Mom Dukes is like cold at Mario and all that. She was the first person that I ever seen that was like just good at it. And we just could not, it took us a minute to figure out how to. I don't know. I was older before I saw somebody beat Mario. Because me and my mom couldn't beat that motherfucker. My mom's was like the coldest. You know, I was like the person that was good at sports and stuff like that. My stepfather, man, he was good at like pinball games and shit, man. There's this game called Pinbot. He was cold at it. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to my stepfather like last month and shit about that shit. But I knew I got a Nintendo back up in the house, so I'm about to start stacking my collection up. I only got a couple of games, a couple of good games though, like Star Tropics and I believe Mario 3. But I'm about to start getting my game up on them that cartridge-based games and stuff. As far as whether it be Sega Genesis, OG Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. But I'm about to get it all up. Yeah, I'm gonna come through, moms. If you watching this video ever, I'm gonna come get you, moms, because I want to see if you still got your game together on that. I'm gonna get Road Blaster just for you. You know what I mean? Because I remember having a lot of good times growing up playing them games with you, mom. And kind of like turned me into the person I am today. I got a lot of love for the Nintendo and all those old Nintendo products and stuff. But some of the best moments I had growing up was, man, passing the stick around between my mom and my stepfather. You know what I mean? Everybody taking their turn, seeing who could be the best in whatever particular game. I remember one night, like it was a day, we pulled out like a bunch of pennies and stuff, and we split them all up. We was gambling on the pinball game with it and stuff. And my stepfather, I think he took home the trophy that day. But it was usually him and my mom's was battling it out in some game. So that was like first video game rivals was Momz and Step-Father. That's crazy. That was a really good time though. That really good time watching them talk stuff to each other and just battle it out. So if anybody else like had any times like that growing up, with their mom or maybe whoever you live with, your grandma or your auntie or cousins and stuff. Who's your first like little? Remember watching rivals battle it out? Who's the first people you like just couldn't wait to beat? You know what I mean? Like I would practice, man. I remember, man, back in the day, I think we had bases loaded or something like that. One of them old school baseball games, man. And man, I would just practice, man, because my stepfather would kick my ass, and then he would just like gloat about it. So man, I got to it where I got at a level of being so good at the game and stuff that like, man, my stepfather, like, man, he hated losing to me because, man, I was gonna talk shit. I was a little asshole back in the day. But like in a good way, but I talk shit, let him know that I won and that I was happy about it. So, man, but I got to where I could hit any ball through, so yeah. But who got any stories like that? You know what I mean? Get at your boy. You know what I mean? I'm about to get out of here, man. Y'all have a wonderful day. You know what I mean? Just hit me up, and I'll see you next time, y'all. Y'all have an awesome day. Yee!